Peeps! It's been a couple weeks.
Nothing's been going on.
Yeah, I don't know if you really wanted to watch me binge watch American Horror Story and Halloween Wars.
Or trick or treat, and dress up as Kylo Ren and scare the little babies.
Or play Uncharted 4. But we're back because we are going to see Doctor Strange. And so, kind of wanted to give you a little precursor to our review, right?
Right.
We haven't seen it yet. We're going now. We're going to see it in IMAX 3D because most of the film has been specially formatted for IMAX 3D.
Right.
So very excited about that.
We contemplated not doing that. We decided to do it.
So
what's the point if we don't?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
What's the point? The movie, it's dead to me. If it's,
right.
That 2D nonsense, dead to me. I work in at least 3 or 4 Ds.
Right. Minimum. My D requirement.
My D requirement. This is going to a dark place.
Okay.
So, wanted to preface this by... There's a preface, right? There's something... So I'm going to say a couple of words here, and I want you to watch this face to see what it does, right? Because...
It's going to do this, because I'm not going to know.
So we've got... We have Doctor Strange. We have Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We have the Darkhold on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Where I'm going with this is that we need some Morbius. Once they can deal with the movie rights. I think he's stuck in the Spider-Man movie rights nonsense. And then we can have all of the Midnight Suns. So she doesn't know anything about that. So that's what I wanted to start with. I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan. Huge Marvel Midnight Suns fan.
Doggy? Oh, please. Okay.
We're dealing with dogs.
Okay.
Jen...
Got nothing.
Knows nothing about nothing.
I don't know who Doctor Strange is. I do know who Benedict Cumberbatch is. I like a cool looking, 3D IMAX movie. So for those things, I'm sort of the non-comic book fan.
Yeah, and for those who know who Steve Ditko is, and know about Morbius and the Rise of the Midnight Suns, and Dormammu, and all those things, and the Sanctum Sanctorum.
That's a whole different
and the hoary hosts of hoary hosts of Hoggoth.
Can't help you.
The Eye of Ashanti.
There again. I mean, no.
No.
Not at all.
So.
Not the same Ashanti as the girl that had
not
that
Ashanti.
This
Shanti.
Oh, okay. I'm just
So we're gonna get both sides, and we'll let you know how it is.
AMC Virginia Beach Theater. We're here an hour early because they don't have reserved seating at this theater. Yet. But they have a bar. Rogue One popcorn tub. You are coming home with me. Yes, sir. So I did not get the Imperial popcorn tub thing because it was made out of paper, so I just stuck with the regular thing. It's not like I could have brought it home anyway. But I did get the Rogue One cup. Just as Rogue One on one side. Look at that sweet poster. Also, because we are an AMC Stubs member, we got this free Doctor Strange print that is likely to be given away in the next 2 days to somebody. But still, pretty cool. Brings people to the theater. And how awesome is this standee for Rogue One? That is sweet. 12/16. Keep it tuned here on the channel. I'm sure we'll review it.
All right. So we are home after watching Doctor Strange.
Peeps!
Peeps! What is this? What's happening? Oh. Yeah, she's on.
Game changer sometimes.
So, just saw Doctor Strange in IMAX 3D. Got the poster. And I wouldn't let you talk to me about it on the way home. I said, no, I want fresh review to share with you. So, as a non-Doctor Strange fan, or even aware of Doctor Strange in any capacity, what did you think of the film?
I have to say, there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. I think that this is a comic book movie person movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I appreciated it. I will tell you that. But did it knock my socks off like some of the other Marvel movies have?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say no. Only just because, for me, it was so out there, and I guess for me, superhero movies are superhero-y, and this to me was more of a straight-up visual effects movie, where it's more sci-fi than comic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get comic at all, but maybe I'm just too, inexperienced or traditional with my, superheroes and my sci-fi. So listen, I mean, from the point of view that it was visually amazing, and I mean the effects were crazy good. I always try to look at movies like, look, I'm not a comic book fan, but can I enjoy it as a non-fan? And I enjoyed it enough, but did I enjoy it as much as some of the other ones, like an Iron Man or a Winter Soldier or like the Thor movie? Like, not the same way.
Okay.
And maybe I shouldn't, because the whole concept to me, obviously, is different. It's, with the worlds. But you know what, now that I say that, there's worlds in other comic book movies too. And I get that. And, like, you still get the superhero part of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe this was the cerebral superhero, and that was part of it. But, like, I didn't get the, sort of excitement and the thrill and the rescue. And listen, the battles were good. I liked the fights. There were so many visual effects in it that it's like a balance. It's like the story and the effects that for me, it just wasn't what I expect. Like, I didn't grab onto the story as much because there was so much going on in the movie. And for me, that's one of the things I love about those superhero movies is there's usually a really good story too. And I don't know, with this one, I get the story. I mean, there was definitely a story told. But I liked it. On a scale of 1 to 5, on the view from the cheap seat scale, I'm probably in the 3 zone.
Okay, in the 3 zone.
Yeah, like if I see it again, I'll be like, yeah.
So I loved it. But I'm a fan of Doctor Strange, and as a comic book guy, I think this is more informed by recent Doctor Strange, like Brian Michael Bendis, Jason Aaron, Doctor Strange, less so Kieran Gillen Strange. This is like where you're like, oh, I don't know.
What I get from that is there's an old Strange and a new Strange, and then
so this is more along the lines of the type of Strange.
Was he reworked with the newer guys?
It's just different writers. Different writers write them different ways, and I think this is more along the lines of what you're going to get in comics right now. If you run to your comic book store right now, You've got a dog right here. If you run to your comic book store right now and pick up the Jason Aaron run on Doctor Strange, which is currently being published, it is very similar to that type of Doctor Strange storytelling.
To the movie that we just saw.
To the movie that we just saw.
Okay.
I thought it was fantastic. Scott Derrickson, the director, he also directed Sinister.
Oh.
And Deliver Us from Evil. Both pretty mediocre films that I had no idea he had this type of film in him. Visually amazing. Yeah. If you're going to see it in the theaters, see it in IMAX 3D.
Yeah.
It is
definitely
it's dizzying.
A good decision.
Yeah, it's dizzying. Yeah. You get vertigo in some of the scenes. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the effects
visually
are crazy.
Story-wise, I thought it's fine. It's fine for an origin story. I thought the acting was pretty solid all around.
Yeah,
Cumberbatch did a great job.
He delivered it.
So you discovered for the first time today that Cumberbatch is supposed to be hot.
I did not know that, people. Just not on my hot scale. Not that guy.
But if you like Cumberbatch,
he's
it's very Cumberbatchy.
Excellent actor. And I liked him in this acting.
Yeah. All the actors did great. Chiwetel Ejiofor? Rachel McAdams, Tilda Swinton.
Wong was Wong.
Wong played Wong. Benedict Wong played
good.
Wong. I will say the weakest link was Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
As the villain, Caecilius. Because he just wasn't really fleshed out. He was just like bad for bad sake.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they tried to justify it, like, I just want to unlock the secrets and blah, blah, blah. But ultimately, he was just bad for bad sake. Like, there wasn't really much to him besides...
He just showed up occasionally.
He showed up occasionally, did bad things, but he didn't really have, like, a strong motivation. Some spoilers...
He wasn't wronged. Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't wounded in the heart.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't like a character that you were like, okay, well, I can kind of see his
I get
point.
why he's
I get why he's
purple
bad.
eyes in there.
And the purple eyes and then the meanness.
Yeah.
So like I said, visually stupendous. It's a fun film. There is a lot of humor in it. Some of it lands, some of it doesn't. If you're a Marvel fan, there's some inside stuff. There's references to some spoiler warnings. There's references.
People are going to see this when?
Yeah, I mean, by the time
it will have been out for the weekend.
Well, no, I'll probably post it tomorrow, so it'll be out for
Thursday,
a day.
Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah,
morning.
so I mean, it'll be out. But and if you're watching this, just spoiler warnings. I mean, there's references to War Machine. There's references to Thor and Loki. There's references to the Avengers, and the big reference for me was to Dormammu. If you follow Doctor Strange, if you follow the Midnight Suns, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video.
I did hear Dormammu, but it doesn't mean anything to this Mamu. I don't know.
But you would know who Dormammu is, so that was pretty cool. Like I said, just get Morbius on the screen. Now, I will say, since it's a Doctor Strange film, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a current season dealing with the same type of mystical stuff, it's kind of surprising there wasn't more cohesion there. Maybe there will be on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm kind of behind on it. Minor quibble. It's just, I know there's expecting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the movies to kind of coordinate, not really a thing. I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Great action sequences. I mean, great fight sequences, great action, stuff you have never seen in cinema before. It's like Inception and Matrix, and it's still different. Through a kaleidoscope. So we've got a dog going crazy here. She's like, "You're going too long,"
She's
and
tired of being patient, right?
We are, because I got the feedback with Suicide Squad that our review was too long because it was 20 minutes.
So we're cutting it.
Yeah. So Doctor Strange.
See it, but be prepared to be okay if you're not a huge fan.
It's if you are wondering if it's appropriate for kids, I would say so.
Yeah.
It's actually not as adult as some other Marvel movies. It's certainly not as adult as the DC movies.
I would definitely say kids could see it.
Yeah, and visually very stimulating. I think they'll get a blast from it. So, Doctor Strange, I give it a thumbs up. Well, so you gave it 3 out of 5.
I give it a thumb sideways.
A thumb sideways.
Not
I give it a thumbs
down.
up.
I mean,
I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5, right? I'm giving it, it's like, if this is our 3, I guess I'm giving it like a 4. Is that right here?
Okay, that's
so I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed it more than the Thor movies. The Captain America movies are still the pinnacle in the Marvel stuff for me. But I certainly liked it more than Avengers.
I like Winter Soldier better than the first one, but that's a whole nother video.
But really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe below. We're going to talk about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them here in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Rogue One. And we've got all sorts of Destination Geek episodes coming as we hit the holiday season, and all sorts of cool Christmassy type Christmas Town things come up. So subscribe now. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Later.